Hey guys, how's it going? It's Beginnings here. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Right, today's Sunday. So today's video is going to be a Peura video. I was trying over the last few days to get a Peura video because I got one like 4 days ago-ish, but then my recording failed and I was really salty about it and I really wanted to get another really good Peura video. So the other night when I was playing with some friends, I got this game and it was fantastic. It was amazing. It was great. We popped off this game. Just said I played with my friends, so this game is not a solo queue game. This is a trio queue game. I'm with my mid laner and my jungler. We start on the same side of the jungle as our ARM, or as our jungler rather, because the enemy team has an ARM and we don't want her to be invading, especially not the blue buff, because our Darcy kind of needs that one. We end up getting our Waterstone stack, so we walk forward a little bit early just to share that one minion before walking back off to make sure our Dao-chan hits level 2 off of the first wave. With that advantage, we are going to be pushing onto this Kali. We stun her up, make sure the Dao-chan lands her freeze, and we will be getting a ton of damage. You see, even our passive is doing a little bit of work here. We managed to get her HP down to about a quarter, even before the second wave arrived, and that is fantastic for us. We're going to continue our poke. We managed to break her second shield and also get a little bit more damage on top of that, and that is absolutely fantastic for us. Our jungler is about to finish his jungle clear, and we know that their jungler is going to be ending up on the top side of the map in just a little bit. Darcy's clear is a lot faster than their junglers, so you know, we're gonna go ahead and auto attack that Violet just for the little assist, you know, padding of the stats. She was already hit by the Darcy ult. She was definitely already dead. We weren't really going to be contributing too much to that. The Kali and the ARM pushed out mid, so they will be looking to rotate top. Batman's already there. He unsuccessfully ganked the Brunhilde, but I have a feeling that they're going to be staying around, especially since the ARM went from mid to top. ARM throws out her second ability, but it doesn't really hit anything. The Talanis hits me with her second ability, but my passive kind of counters that, and we did see that the Batman was still there. Our mid laner did rotate up. Our jungler is clearing mid and can potentially rotate up here. I do want to look for a fight, especially since our jungler is very, very strong right now. Unfortunately, my jungler does not rotate up. I flicker away, but somehow the Batman ult still hits me and I will be taken out. I was probably dead there regardless. I was walking up really, really far for really no reason, especially since it wasn't really a guarantee that my jungler was going to be coming up top. And my Brunhilde was already a little bit poked. The enemy team is going for the dragon here, but my team is going to contest. It's at about 2500 HP, gets down to about 1900, and it's still alive. Nobody's punishing it until the Dao-chan manages to steal it. She also lands a really nice freeze onto the ARM, and they will take out the ARM and the Batman. I would find a Talanis by walking into her. My Dao-chan is getting absolutely destroyed by this Kali ultimate. Between the body block and my heals, she does manage to stay alive, and we kill the Talanis. We go to chase down the Kali, but we find a red buff instead and decide that is what we are taking as our prize for that victory. And after clearing out all of these small camps, we will be making our way back to our own jungle after we find a nice snack. Yeah, Kali was way too far up. She got really greedy. She knew that we were in her red side jungle, but she decided to push that wave and also play aggro in lane. And you can't really do that when you know that you have a jungler and a support relatively nearby. I have a pretty good idea that the enemy jungler's blue buff is going to be up pretty soon, but it does not look like we are going to be invading for it. Instead, we are going to be pressuring this mid tower, and yeah, that was an awkward ult from the Darcy, but it's fine. I want to go ahead and collapse up top. I saw that they were playing aggressive against the Brunhilde. I see that my Darcy and my Dao-chan are following me. My stun hits the Talanis. I'm going to go ahead and pop my ultimate. She gets stunned by my ult, but I see that the Batman is jumping onto my Darcy, so I immediately peel back for him. We take out the ARM. My stun is bouncing between the two of them. Batman gets frozen. The Talanis is really, really low, and she'll be taken out in just a second. I'm taking up the tower so my team can continue to dive this, but the Dao-chan really isn't on the same page. After just a second, we will take out the Kali as well. That was a slick little 3v4, you know, 4 for 1 overall. That was a really nice play by my team and myself. We're all generally on the same page except for that little dive onto the Kali, but outside of that, it worked out fantastically. We got ourselves 4 kills, and we could even make our way back into the topside jungle, but we decide to go for the mid tower instead, and I actually like that idea. We probably could have taken mid and then gone top, or rather into their topside jungle for the red buff, but that would have been really, really greedy, and it could have been a very punishable mistake. Their Violet, yes, their Violet Darkslayer is here to defend, but I don't think that she's going to be able to clear this wave before we take out the tower. Amelie is great at taking towers just because of her passive and her second ability. She does a lot of damage. I see that the Batman did show up around top, so I immediately want to check out his blue. It's not there, so I have a pretty good idea that that's going to be the first buff that will be coming back up after his jungle rotation resets. The enemy team takes the dragon, and we are collapsing up top. They are going really deep. I flicker forward. I land a stun between the TROLLS and the Kali. I pop my ultimate. As soon as they are teleported back onto the Darcy ult, they are absolutely destroyed. My team is chasing down the Batman, the arm ultimate under tower, but it's just not enough damage, and we will be taking out all 4 of them once again. Another 4 for 1. This game really is not working in the favor of the enemy team, and it really just goes to show that macro is really important, guys. You cannot go for aggressive dives or aggressive plays if you aren't aware of where the enemy is going to be or where they are. And there's only 2 ways of knowing where the enemy is going to be / where they are, and that's either if they show on the map or if you're reading the map enough to, or like, if you're reading the map enough to know their rotations. Like I said, oh, the enemy jungler's blue is gone and he's topside. That means that the first buff that's going to be up on his next rotation is blue buff, right? So you need to be able to learn the map before you make super crazy plays, or else you will get punished like that. And if you're really bad, you'll get punished twice. I wanted to go in here, but my team was not really up for the dive, and I can't say that I blame him. The Batman pops up, he shows his little head. My Amelie is here. We get some nice little damage onto him, but his enchantment pops and he will be escaping instead. I land my stun onto the Kali. My Darcy absolutely destroys him in like 3 hits. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my heal to make sure my Darcy is staying nice and healthy. He is my hyper carry, so he is the one that I want to be keeping alive here, guys. The Aram flicker forwards and ults my Darcy. I pop my heal as soon as I can. The Violet is one shot. The Batman jumps in. He takes out the Darcy. The Daoshan and I will take out the Aram and the Batman, but our Darcy does fall. My Amelie and my Brunhilde are doing their own thing, and we just won another like 3v5 mid. We really should be backing up now. My team is pressuring the side waves. I think we get a top tower and a bot tower here. My Daoshan is going absolutely insane. We have to pop our ring and walk up there with our heal to make sure that she does not fall. My team finally manages to take out the towers that they were pushing the entire time, and that was not bad overall. Again, that was kind of a bad play. We definitely were punished for it, but we weren't punished as much as we would have been just because we're really, really far ahead and we're not playing too greedy. I wanted to take that camp, but the Batman punished it, so he will be taking that, and I will not be complaining too much. I will happily trade his punish for that small camp. I'm building towards my guys now. I really want to take this Darkslayer because with their Kali, with their Violet, it's going to be pretty hard to wave clear. We find their Kali, we go ahead and pop our ultimate. She gets stunned, she gets frozen, she gets stunned again, and she is dead. I throw my second ability onto the TROLLS. It's bouncing between her and the wave, but it's not enough for my team to catch up to her. Gonna go ahead and pop our first ability for the heal because we did take a little bit of damage in that little trade. The Violet rolls up. I flicker forward. She gets stunned. My Darcy slows her, but he does not land his second ability. He misses his ultimate as well, but the Daoshan will finish off the Violet. The second bomb takes out the TROLLS, and that is another 4 dead for the enemy team, and we will be ending the game here in just a second. I did say that this was a really fun game, and when I said really fun game, I mean we massacred this video game, guys. We made this video game our own. This is no longer Arena of Valor. This is Arena of Beg and Mo and Chinese. So, great stuff. After we farm the enemy, you see my Darcy lands another ult onto the Kali, and we will be taking her out in just a second. The TROLLS throws out her ultimate, but the Brunhilde is in her ultimate, so it doesn't really matter. We will be ending the game with this next little minion wave that comes in. The Batman is pushing in top. He's going for the base race, but he's not going to be able to push enough. Our Dao-chan gets really afraid, so she goes back, but I'm not worried at all. I know that we can end the game at literally any moment we want, and we are just messing around. The Brunhilde gets her last auto off on the base, and the game ends there. Wow, that game was action-packed. It was full of aggressive plays. It was full of hypeness. It was fantastic, guys. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy this type of content. And also, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game as much as I did playing it. I will be seeing you guys next time. See ya.